Welcome everyone to another one here on the Mateo Franco DC channel. I'm super excited for today's video. I'm going to review one of my favorite budget healthy shoes. So our goal here on the channel is to help people live a healthy, happy lifestyle. So I'm going to go over those shoes. I already have a partnership with Flux footwear. So they're one of my favorites just because the style, the brand, what they have some grounding technology in it. And they just look good. They feel good. They look good. They are good for you. And then I've had some people ask for more of a budget shoe. So I'm going to go over that in today's video. And I'll touch a little bit on how that compares to the Flux footwear. So without further ado, and I'll put an Amazon affiliate, or I think it's affiliates link below. So I do get kickbacks from that. So I always just let people know it helps support our channel and what we're doing. So if you want to purchase them, you can buy them through Amazon using the link below, and then we'll get a little kickback from that. But just want to let people know that. So let's take a look at these. I think the brand is called, it's Whitin, and you'll find it on Amazon. I got these next day. I live here in Lexington, Kentucky, so I got these next day. So it's called Whitin. And so this is a specific shoe that I like out of them. They have quite a few different shoes. I haven't really tried those. Some of them, it's just not my style, the way they look or appear. Doesn't make them bad shoes. But you can look at those yourself. I think they were around 43, 44 bucks. And so I've done a couple of runs in them already. Post this up here. So you can see that. Yep. So zero drop. Again, that's what makes a healthy shoe. Flat front to back. That's one of the things. And then you want to see a wide toe box. And you can see that wide toe box here. So those are the big things for me in a healthy shoe. So if you have a heel lift in your shoe, like Hoka's, On Clouds, those used to be the shoes that I wore before I got into these, is there's a heel lift. What that does over time is it causes hyperlordosis. So for those of you that have any women specifically, cycle problems, reproductive organs, those nerves in their low back, the reproductive organs, digestive tract, they make up the sciatic nerve. They also put more stress if you have problems with your knees, ankles, and feet. It'll put more stress on that. Even if it's a slight heel increase, it's going to compress those nerves, and those nerves control the regeneration and function of all the nerves down through your legs and feet. So that's why I don't like an elevated heel lift. Wide toe box, similar reasons. It's not so much spine related as it is your feet spreading out. So if you're having a wide toe box, it's going to let your feet spread out. Big part with that is that prevents bunions over time, and then it prevents what's called tibial torsion. So a lot of people with knee problems, what happens first is typically the tibia rotates out, and then what you'll have happen next is the hips flare out, and then you have bunions start to form over time. So that's why a wide toe box is important. It's what's natural. That's why if you've ever gone from being whatever you do day to day, and then you go to the ocean or the beach and you walk around in the sand, you're so sore, it's because those feet are actually working the way they're designed to. They're spreading out, and you're working muscles that haven't been used in a long time. With that said, same thing will happen if you don't wear healthy shoes and you transition to these. So do a slow transition. I always recommend this to all my patients, is slow transition. Wear them for 15 to 30 minutes, just walking around, see how you feel the next day. And you can always bump it up over time. Some people don't need that transition period. That's okay. You can decide what's best for you, but just know you might be activating different muscles, tendons, and ligaments that you haven't fired in a long time. So these are 44 bucks on Amazon. So I've worn them a couple of runs. They look good. I like the way they look. They're very light. Compared to the Flux, they're a lot lighter. So that is one of the things that I like. And then it's a really good just cross-training shoe. So I like wearing this to the gym too. So Flux, it has... they have their adapt runners. I'll show you these here in a second. And then they have their low top trainers, their high top trainers. And so for me, this is a good just cross training shoe. So I really like that, and not bad for 44 bucks. I don't know the durability of these yet. The traction, I know I ran yesterday while it rained, wasn't that incredible. So there's not a ton of traction on there. So if you're going to run in wet or slippery conditions, definitely don't recommend these. But let's transition into just the Flux so you can see a comparison here. These are my favorite of the Flux footwear. It's the Adapt Trail runner. The regular runners, I'm not a big fan of the waterproof runners because it just fits tighter to my foot. The material's different. So that's my least favorite of the Flux shoes. Some people love it. So I'm just giving you my feedback again. If you love it, great. The Adapt Trail runner is my favorite for a couple things. They have this knit lining. They look good. They have the tread. So these grip really well. I wore these after I started slipping in these running yesterday, and these did great. I wear these golfing too. The tread's pretty hefty. I mean that like you're not going to feel it walking like, oh my goodness, like they're spread out enough that it feels like you're walking on a level surface. but they're deep enough to dig into the ground too, which I really like. So I wear them hiking, trail running. I'll wear them golfing, disc golfing. Basically, anytime I'm outside and I want more cushion underneath me versus just a barefoot shoe, I'm putting these on. So I have a second pair in all black too, but they're really good. And you can see again, zero drop. There's on the runners, there's always a slight gap difference on the front. That's to get you to roll to your forefoot. That's a natural motion versus having it elevated in the heel part. And then inside, that's why I love Flux again, something that's not in the Whitins or whatever these are called. Well, someone let me know in the comment section what these are called. So we're going to hold this up here. It's just a flat insole on the Whitins. But you can see what I love, and I hope they start selling these, is the insoles to the Flux, is they have these nodes that stick up. And so that gives you, it like massages your foot is what they say. I don't know how accurate it is. I know it feels amazing, but it gives you the feel of being on planet Earth, right? Planet Earth isn't level. We're not designed to walk on level surfaces all the time. So that's what I love about these. This does have grounding technology. I don't know if the Whitins do have that. And so those are my favorite things. And then you can see the wide toe box. So $44, you can get this if you're looking for a budget shoe to kind of get into the game of healthy shoes. This isn't a bad way to go. And if you wanted to look for like running and cross training, just know there may be a transition period. If you're going for more of the style, the trail runner is going to be super good. They're going to be a great all-around shoe. People always ask if they're waterproof. They're highly water resistant. I haven't had a problem with the water, and I've gone through like low-level creeks, things like that. I haven't had an issue with them yet, but you can always buy a waterproofing spray on Amazon for like any of your shoes. So that's what I always recommend. But these are definitely my favorite shoes. And then I have the casuals over here. These aren't really comparable to the Whitins, but these are the casuals. So if you're going more for style, Flux is going to be it. You're going to pay more money for it, but you get what you pay for. Cheaper is not always better. So I want to do an honest review on those. If you guys are looking to get any of these shoes, I'll leave the links down below. I'm an affiliate for Amazon, so with Whitin, I'll leave that information down there so you can see that as well, and you can just go purchase that. Help support our channel. It takes time to invest into these videos and help people, so any support of what we're doing, trying to help people live a healthy, happy lifestyle, is greatly appreciated. And then Flux too, I have a discount code for Flux, so I'll leave that in the link below. But let me know what are some of your favorite healthy shoes that you wear, ones that you'd like to see a review of, or if there's ones that I've already done that you'd like different information on, please just let me know. And if you guys haven't already, smash that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next video.